Yo, what's up and welcome back to the NBA Breakroom. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down how do the Warriors defend Jayson Tatum. Now, in my last video, we took a look at the Celtics defense against Steph Curry in their regular season matchups. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Warriors defense against Jayson Tatum in their regular season matchups. Now, Jayson Tatum is the favorite to win Finals MVP if the Celtics were to win the NBA Finals, and I think rightfully so. Jayson Tatum is the best player on the Boston Celtics. I think for the Boston Celtics to win this series, Jayson Tatum is going to have a great series. So just as I did in my last video, I figured we'd take a look and let's see how Golden State defended Jayson Tatum. Now, before I get started, I understand that this was a regular season game. Both of the videos we're going to be looking at are regular season games. The defense in December, even the defense in March is different than the defense in June. I understand that. But these videos are just to give you an idea of how their coaching staff decided to attack a player in these games, because it might lend some idea of what we could expect come game one, which is tonight. So let's take a look at these clips. The first thing that I notice when I'm watching these clips is that the Golden State Warriors, they don't double often, right? Jayson Tatum, best player on the floor for the Celtics, and they still choose not to double on these possessions here. You're going to see Andrew Wiggins is a very interesting matchup because he's a similar size to Jayson Tatum and he's a similar athlete, right? Very athletic wing. So I feel like this is a really good matchup, and I think that this is going to be the primary matchup that we see. Here you're going to see Jayson Tatum catches on the elbow, tries to make a quick dribble move, but you can see Andrew Wiggins is able to stay in front. Not only is he able to stay in front, but he's able to contest at the rim, and he actually gets the block. Andrew Wiggins versus Tatum is going to be a hell of a matchup to watch. In this clip here, you're actually going to see Robert Williams is setting a pin down screen for Jayson Tatum in the corner. Let's take a look at how they defend the screen action off the ball. You'll see Wiggins here. He tries to go under the screen. He tries to go under the screen as opposed to over the screen. I would think that you would want to go over the screen against Jayson Tatum because he is such a good shooter, but it seems that at least early on, he was willing to live with a deep three and not letting Jayson Tatum get to the basket early and maybe get his shot going. Here you have Boston coming down in transition, and once again, very interesting to see how they're defending Tatum. So it's interesting here to see on this screen, Curry, instead of deciding to go over the top of the screen, he's actually going to go under the screen, freeing up an open shot for Tatum, which he doesn't knock down here. I think one of the things that makes the Golden State defense so good is that they're so versatile. Like, they can throw so many bodies at a guy like Tatum. This possession here, you're going to see Andre Iguodala is the one drawing the assignment here. You can see the attention that he draws. Take a look at Steph Curry. Steph Curry is in help. You got Otto Porter sinking over 1 foot in the paint. You have the big in the middle of the paint. So Tatum does draw a lot of this attention. He's able to beat Iguodala off the bounce. The help is there, but Tatum's able to finish over the top. Here's another example of, again, the Warriors being able to throw bodies at Tatum. They're able to keep fresh bodies at him because they have so many versatile defenders. In this case, it's Miles Moody drawing the assignment. Miles Moody, though, hand down, man down. Jayson Tatum shoots over the top, knocks it down. But it's worth noting the attention that he's drawing. Look how far over Andrew Wiggins is in help. Look at Draymond Green, who's guarding Jaylen Brown in this possession, 10, 15 feet off of his man in help, right? So you can see the attention that Tatum is drawing. Even Looney is 2.9ing in the paint. Doesn't matter. He's just going to shoot over the top on this possession. On this possession here, third quarter, you're going to get another ball screen. This time, it seems as though the Warriors made an adjustment. Now we're in the second half here. Tatum has 18 points, as you can see on the bottom. And you'll see Wiggins goes over the top of the screen, keeps it in front. Again, he's long, he's athletic. He gets to contest, and it's a missed shot. Pick and roll defense is going to be really big in this series for both teams. But particularly Jayson Tatum in ball screens, because if he gets downhill, he's super aggressive and he's really good going to the basket. Here you see Andrew Wiggins being screened. He gets caught on the screen, and Tatum wastes no time getting downhill. Now, he doesn't finish that layup, but that's a great look. Probably got fouled. You can't afford to let Tatum live in the paint possession after possession. So if you get caught on the screen and Tatum is able to get downhill like this, you got to have help, which you see from Damian Lee, and they're off and running. And of course, the Warriors are going to have to find Tatum in transition. Here, you have a transition possession here. You call this the secondary break. So you have the initial fast break, and then on the kickback, you're still able to attack when the defense isn't set. So you have this secondary break here. Tatum gets downhill, and he's able to finish at the rim. You got to find Tatum in transition. And this is against Draymond Green, one of the best defenders in the league. Doesn't matter. He lets him turn the corner. It's a layup. Here's another example of playing in transition and having to locate Jayson Tatum. You got Marcus Smart, who's able to get into the paint. Andrew Wiggins is looking, but he doesn't know where he is, right? Like, you can tell he's like, uh-oh, where's Tatum? Where's Tatum? He goes to find him, but he's too late. Tatum gets the shot in the corner, and he knocks it down. In their March matchup, the Celtics actually won by about 30. Tatum didn't play as well. In the first game, he went 9 for 19. In this game, he went 6 for 16. Here on this first clip, you got Steph Curry and Tatum one-on-one at the top. Now, obviously, if you're the Celtics, you love this matchup, but take a look at the defense here. They know that this is a mismatch in favor of Tatum. So look how the defense, it collapses. He's able to get by. You got Otto Porter collapsing. You got Looney stepping up. You got Poole sliding down to take away Robert Williams. There's an old adage, if you draw a second defender, you've done your job, kick it out. Take a look at Al Horford in the corner, right? Like, this is a play. It's early in the game. It's not like it's going to win or lose them the game this early, but this is a situation where Tatum has to see, I've drawn, not only do I have my guy, I've drawn 2 additional help defenders. I got to find the open guy. Could have been an open 3. Instead, it's a force at the rim. Here we go again. Another body Golden State can throw at Tatum. This time, it's Jonathan Kuminga, right? Out on the perimeter, one-on-one. He gets him on the up fake. Got to stay down, young fella. Gets him on the shot fake, but you see he's able to recover. Another thing that the Celtics do that I actually really, really like is they'll put Tatum in screen and roll as the screener, right? And it puts a lot of pressure on the help defender, because when he does this pick and pop, well, you don't want to give Tatum a wide open 3, but you also have to help on the screen, or you're allowing a guy like Marcus Smart or Jaylen Brown to just drive into the lane. So take a look here. This time they have Klay on Tatum, another body. And as he goes to set this screen here, Klay has to help. If Klay doesn't help, well, you're giving up a straight line drive for Marcus Smart. But usually the defender here knows that he has help on the roll, except Tatum's not rolling. He's going to fade out, and now he gets a wide open 3. He doesn't make this one, but that's a look you love if you're a Celtics fan. I love this action here. This action is called Spain. Be on the lookout for this, because the Celtics, the Suns do this a lot. The Celtics do it as well. It's called Spain. You're going to have a screen and roll at the top, Robert Williams and Marcus Smart. But take a look at Tatum here being guarded by Klay Thompson. When Robert Williams sets this screen, Jayson Tatum is coming up to screen Robert Williams' man. It puts a lot of pressure on the defense. It forces them to communicate. So typically you'll have Looney is in drop coverage. The guy guarding Marcus Smart's going to fight through the screen. Looney's going to recover. Except Tatum is setting the screen on Looney. So after Looney is in drop to prevent a straight line drive for Marcus Smart, he's turning to look for Robert Williams, except he's getting hit with a screen, and that forces Klay Thompson to then help Robert Williams. You're forcing a help-the-helper situation. If all 3 guys don't properly communicate, Jayson Tatum gets wide open. Let's see what happens. There's the screen on Looney. You can see Klay Thompson is going to help on Robert Williams. It leaves Tatum wide open. Not a great pass, but he still gets the shot, and he knocks it down. Here's another example of Jayson Tatum as the screener. Take a look here. Tatum is setting this screen. Again, you have to help on this. You have to help, or you give up a straight line drive. So he's trying to hedge and recover. The only problem is Damian Lee gets stuck on the screen, right? So Tatum sets a great screen. Guys, if there's any players out there that watch these videos, you want to get open, set good screens. Because he sets this good screen, now there's the miscommunication. You get to fade out for a wide open 3. As you can see, the Celtics went to this screen and roll action with Tatum as this, or rather pick and pop action with Tatum as the screener a lot in this game. Here we go again. He's going to set the screen. Kuminga is stepping up to help. Defenders out there, it's important. You have to send your man to the help. You have to send your man to the help when you're defending the ball handler in a pick and roll or pick and pop. He's going to allow Marcus Smart to reject. And what that does is Kuminga now has to come out of his hedge position. He's got to come all the way over to try to help prevent the drive. Tatum pops. He's wide open. Sidestep. He misses this shot, but it's a great shot. Great offense from the Celtics. And then this last clip here, you're going to see once again, Tatum is setting the screen in the screen and roll action. He's going to chill at the high post. Take a look at the defense now. They know they have a mismatch. Jordan Poole's not a great defender. They send a second guy. One of the few times we saw a double team. Remember, if you've drawn a second defender, you've done your job. You got to give it up. He turns it over in this situation. But again, you can see here the Celtics, it's a chess game, right? they made an adjustment. In December, we saw a lot of isolation for Tatum, right? Not putting him in a lot of actions, but getting him the ball in space and have him attack his defender one-on-one. And he hit some shots. He hit some tough shots. A lot of his points, a lot of his made baskets in that game came out in fast break transition, not so much in the half court. Here, we see the Celtics made an adjustment. They made him the screener in a lot of screen and roll actions or a lot of pick and pop actions, and he got a lot higher quality looks. I can promise you that while these games here, they don't mean everything, these coaches definitely went back and watched them. Yes, they watched recent film, but I can promise you both coaching staffs went back and watched these two games. Particularly this March game, when both teams were a little more healthy and still until Curry got hurt in this game. But I can promise you they went back and they looked at some of these things just to see what they did against each other in these first two meetings. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen in this matchup. I'm interested to see this battle for Finals MVP between Curry and Tatum. I would love to know what you guys think. Who do you think is going to win this NBA Finals? And who do you think is going to win Finals MVP? Sound off in the comment section below. If you guys enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, help boost me through that algorithm. It's free for you, but it'll do a whole lot for me. And if you want to support the channel in other ways, don't forget to check out the membership. That link is in the description below. Help this channel continue to grow. I will see you guys on the next one. This has been the NBA Break Room. Peace.